Broadcasting live from the Jersey Shore, it's Coach Kev on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Damage 365 Radio. This is episode number 22. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Coach Kev, your host, and I'm here live in studio with Nick DeBeard. Welcome back, Nick.
Thank you, Kev. I've wined and dined with kings and queens, slept in back alleys, and eaten pork and beans. Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, rest in peace to the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, the father of Cody, a.k.a. Stardust, and Goldust, also known as Dustin Rhodes, the Runnels family. Virgil Runnels, 69 years old, passed away this past week, left us way too early. Another former WWE superstar, a Hall of Famer, left us way too early, and it's a shame because maybe not in this case where it might have been drug related or steroid related or things like that, but it's just the thick of the business. It's the grind of years and years of putting your body through
wear and tear,
the absolute worst, and then later in his career, he became a behind the scenes guy, a promoter, a booker, a creative mind, and then still doing the traveling that you did as a wrestler, to and from shows and
being mentors to future
up and coming stars at NXT, being a coach, going back and forth between the home office and live events and things along that nature, and it's it puts a wear and tear on your body.
Especially when you're in your 60s, too. I mean...
I said a long time ago, I know Dusty Rhodes, he had the weight loss surgery, and he lost a ton of weight, and it was, body-wise, he was looking good, but he just didn't look like he had that energy, that spark that he used to. And then when he got into that storyline where his two sons were feuding with each other, it just didn't look like the same Dusty Rhodes, and... I don't know if he was sick and nobody was telling us, and maybe this was the end of what he was suffering from or not. I don't know. I do know he was at the big event at their last show in November, and everybody said he was in good spirits. So I really don't know. I mean, we may never know.
And you know what? It's at this point, we'll just let it be a family thing. We all wish that entire family and all their close friends in the WWE community, we all wish them the best. I mean, Dusty was a great guy, in and out of the ring, class act, true professional.
I'm looking forward to Monday Night Raw. I'm sure they'll have a nice video,
absolutely,
tribute towards the American Dream, and it's just his career was kind of I guess something that maybe these new up and coming wrestlers that just made it to Tough Enough, they could kind of look up to is here he was he's basically a nobody, and the son of a plumber, and he wanted to become a wrestler, and he just busted his ass to get where he wanted to be, and now you got all these Tough Enough contestants with little to no wrestling experience, and they're gonna bust their ass to become that next WWE superstar, and more or less learn from scratch, and we were talking about it before we went on the air about a lot of them have little to no wrestling experience, and I kind of like that idea because now you don't have to worry about changing bad habits, bad training regimen, and things along that nature.
They can train these guys from scratch.
And they're going to teach them the right way of doing it.
I mean, personally, I do like what you say in that sense, Kev, but at the same time, I would like to see some of these lower level indie. I mean, you're not going to see guys like DeVitt and all and all those guys come up in Tough Enough, obviously. But I mean, maybe like some local guys that we would see in the circuit around here. I mean, we do have two guys from Staten Island who made it onto the Ultimate Fighter. Tough Enough. which would be great. But I would like to see some more wrestling experience. But in a sense, you don't have to retrain the mind; you can just train them in general.
But during the year, you do see some men and women get plucked out of the indie circuit. From time to time they get noticed.
Yeah.
So it's not only Tough Enough or Nothing.
There's a lot of
they
other
got the
ways.
scouts that go around, they check it out, and people make some phone calls and send videos out.
And the way social media works today, anyway, sometimes you don't even have to go to these events and send people to go watch these wrestlers. Yeah, it's better to see them in person, but at the same time, you can just go online, search for this specific wrestler, and you could probably find a couple videos for some of their matches.
Absolutely. But we'll kick off our show as always with our birthday wishes, and then we're going to be joined around the 5:30 half hour with the head of ESS Promotions. Eric Sims will join us, talk a little bit about the wrestling agent business and where it's headed, and how he's been doing lately, and where he's going to be and who he's going to have in the future and where. And I don't know, just little things here and there, and some local issues that have been going around, and we're not attacking anybody personally. Just the business. It's as some of our shows in the past have shown, the business sometimes is just very drama. It's just so full of drama, and it's very dirty sometimes. And
it is dirty, and
people stab each other in the back.
A lot of egos,
and it's disgusting. And it's everybody wants to make a money, but at the same time, people accuse other people of ripping each other off to make more money. But look, a business is a business. Nobody is in business to lose money. We understand that. So we'll talk to Eric Sims a little later and ask him a couple questions, and whether he elects to answer it or not, it's totally up to him. And it's going to be a short show tonight because we are against Money in the Bank tonight, WWE pay-per-view. It's also Strat night.
Stratomatic night. I'm always in studio. We
already got half our crew downstairs getting ready to throw the lights on in the stadium. So we're ready to rock and roll. But without further ado, let's get into our birthday wishes. Some birthdays, ladies and gentlemen, out there today. We want to head up. Happy birthday goes out to Damage Athletics alumni Dave Casiliano. Happy birthday, Dave. Happy birthday goes out to Damage alum Tom Gasparino. Happy birthday, Tom. Happy birthday goes out to current Damage coach and designated hitter Tommy Christopher. Happy birthday, Tom. Happy birthday goes out to the current Damage infielder Peter DeSanti. Happy birthday, Pete. And happy birthday goes out to a friend of mine, fellow coaching peer, the head coach of the College of Staten Island softball program, Stella Porto. Happy birthday, Stella. And happy birthday goes out to the former guest on the show, former wrestler and bodybuilder Melissa Coates. Happy birthday, Melissa. And happy birthday to everybody out there celebrating their birthday this week with all those fine people and Damage 365.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Hello, this is the intrepid traveler, Paul London. Good journey, y'all. When you're ready to whip your rock out, do it with Coach Kev at Damage 365 Radio.
You think you know me?
Hey guys, do you like pro wrestling? Of course you do. It's the greatest thing in the world. Hi, my name is Emil J. You may have seen me as the ring announcer for Combat Zone Wrestling On Point Wrestling, Dojo Wars, and WSU, just to name a few. But now I'm proud to announce that the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore is the premier location for wrestling merchandise. Every Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. in Englishtown, New Jersey at the Englishtown Flea Market, booth number 35 in the Green Building, the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore has it all. Everything from DVDs and figures from around the world to t-shirts and lucha masks in both kids and adult sizes, and much more, even tickets to upcoming events. Log on to facebook.com/FunkensteinINC for full details on everything they have to offer, including weekly specials and where they'll be vending at this weekend. So check out facebook.com/FunkensteinINC and take the short drive to Englishtown, New Jersey and visit my friends at the Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore this weekend to start or add to your wrestling collection. And hey, tell them MLJ sent you. The Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, the main event of wrestling collectibles.
This is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius full of glory and renown. You are listening to Damage 365 Radio.
That music means it's time for round number 2 of the tag team tournament. The tag team tournament.
I love that throwback music. It makes me think like the 1980s wrestling.
It is. See, I'm gonna let you do the entire bracket because, and this is how it goes. Right here. See that?
Yep.
Boom. Winner. Check mark.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna go through that. You're gonna announce that, and then that's the next round. Next round matchups.
Alright.
So we're gonna switch into the guard right here.
Switching some seats up.
Switching some seat up.
We're having a live radio.
We're gonna give Nick the Howard Stern chair.
Howard Stern chair.
And I'm gonna take a seat on over here.
Alrighty.
Take a break,
Round number 2, ladies and gentlemen, of the tag team tournament. We had the Dark Patriot and Eddie Gilbert take on King Kong Bundy, Big John Studd. The winner of that match was King Kong Bundy and Big John Studd. Great matchup. I would love to see that. We also had, in the next matchup of this bracket, we had the Hart Foundation versus the Mega Powers. The Hart Foundation was victorious over the Mega Powers. Another great matchup in the second round. We had Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane versus the fabulous Rougeau brothers, one of them who recently just had a birthday. We had Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane victorious in that part of the bracket. Then we had the Headhunters versus Cactus Jack and Mikey Whipwreck. We had the Headhunters victorious, and they will take on Team Hell No. We had Kenzo Suzuki and Rene Dupree taking on Triple H and Chyna. Such an odd tag team right there, but as we all know, they dated for a time period. In that matchup, we had Triple H and Chyna victorious over Kenzo Suzuki and Rene Dupree. Next in that bracket, we had the Colossal Connection taking on the Outsiders. In somewhat, I don't know if it was an upset or not, but the Colossal Connection takes that matchup, and they will take on Triple H and Chyna in the next round. This part of the bracket, we had the Dicks taking on the Rockers, who are actually my favorite tag team of all time, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. And it was Shawn Michaels